Okay folks, so this is Lola, one of my African sulcatas. She's dug her hole. She's starting to lay her eggs. So, I was talking to a lady that was interested in my tortoises, and I was telling her how you can watch things online, you can research stuff online, and you get so many conflicting stories. This is what you do with this. This is what happens if you do with this. I'm telling you, nothing beats experience. I've had this turtle here probably, I've had her 10 years and she was an adult when I got her. Now she's a professional. She always digs a big enough hole. When they dig a really big hole, you can expect more eggs. Usually they lay between 8 and 24, 25 eggs. I usually get somewhere around that 20, 22 mark, especially out of her. They can do that 3 times, usually 3 different times at a batch of around 20 eggs. So you can expect it probably about 3 times a season. I keep looking to see if she dropped any eggs. The ideal way that I like to do it is just to catch the eggs as they come out. She's quit digging. You can see she's in a position. You'll watch her head start to go in and out as she attempts to push. I think right now she's just getting her eggs into position for her to lay them. But I wanted to, she inspired me to go ahead and put out some videos so that you can see what really happens, how it goes. She is setting up, and I'll pick up the camera and bring it over here. I just wanted to give you an introduction. Try to make these videos not too long, the ones that I do, just to give you that information that you need and you can count on. I don't know everything, but over the years I have learned a lot. I've done all the do's, I've done all the don'ts. So I'm going to show y'all a few things here while she's setting up. So if you look here, like I was saying in some of the other videos, this is her hole. Now what I've done here is I like to roll up some of the mud that she's dug up into eggs, because I'm going to take those eggs, and as she covers that hole, she is going to feel for them eggs as she's packing it in. So since the eggs are gone, I like to give her false hope that the eggs are still there. You can see the difference in dirt. This is going to be the dirt that they dig. Now tortoises dig, especially sulcatas. So how do you know when they're actually laying eggs? When you start seeing this stuff, they will squirt out a goo, and I mean it'll be gooey, to soften up that dirt so that they can scoop it out. And you can see that in some of my other videos. Also prior to it, hey, you're not coming over here. You'll see these test holes. Here's where she was digging one. Here's one that I started to fill back in. You're going to see these test holes. I'm going to go around here so that male will maybe leave us alone. If not, I'll have to carry him off. Another one of my males. Typically, you want to keep your species separated. At this point right now, I've got a few species here together, but you can see, here's her hole. You can see her feet, they're not moving, they're not going in the hole, so she is no longer digging. Don't know how well you can see down in there, but she's got a nice big hole in there, and you can see maybe some of the liquid down in there. Now she is going to lay her eggs in there, and she will not cover until they're completely done. Once you remove the eggs, like I was saying earlier, they will not stop burying them. You see, I've got my stuff ready for the eggs. This is just a spring mix container. I cut it down so it would fit in my incubator. This is just vermiculite. I really like using vermiculite. It's nice, it's clean. You can set a pocket in there down on the eggs, because when you put the eggs in there, you do not want the eggs to rotate, because they will start to form their air bubble and they will be set up. So let me pause it here and we will set this camera back. Now that we're back into it, I can hear her starting to wheeze a little bit and wind. You're a little bit far away so you can't hear these things, but now I know she's starting to push. You see, now she's pushing now. Pushing. Now it doesn't mean that the egg is going to pop right out, especially in the beginning, but she is beginning to start her pushing. So I'm going to try not to make it a super long video. Like I said, one, live out in the country, so it's going to be tough to download, and two, nobody likes a super long video. So I'm going to try to fill as much information as I can. I've been doing this so long, sometimes it's just like second nature, and I forget some of the main details that you would be curious about. She hasn't laid any eggs yet. Gonna get a little mud out of here. Gonna lay her eggs, they'll fall down in the hole. We'll just land one right on top of the other. Now you've got a newer female that is just beginning to start to lay eggs. She's gonna make mistakes. She's gonna crush eggs. She's not gonna dig a big enough hole. I've seen all kinds of things. Generally, if you find an egg just laying on the ground, it is not fertile. I never give up on any egg. You can incubate your eggs above 86 degrees, I believe it is. You're going to get predominantly males. Below 86, you're going to get females. I try to tent sex mine all to be females. This isn't something that I do for a living. I just happen to have a passion about animals, and they breed and they have babies. So here I am. I have a plethora of different things. Now I live on a 100-acre ranch, so we have from the cows to the horses to the mini horse. We have it all. Lizards, frogs. Okay, so now we've got our first egg. So I'm going to show you here. We've got one egg, and while I've been talking, we've got two eggs. So I'm going to set these here and move this male. Hey, tight. You're not part of this video. This guy really likes to be on camera. So, as you can see, I've got my eggs. Now they're going to be slippery, they're going to be gooey, and we're going to move them. It's a little bit of a flimsy container. We're going to move them down here, because now that she's going, she's going to start going. Now you see, here's another egg here. So gently I'll reach in, I'll pick it up just around, basically a ping pong ball. That's what you're dealing with. So she just laid another one. Now typically what I like to do is get my hand down in here so I can catch them. I'm going to have to get rid of this male again, so hang on. Okay, we're back to it. We've got another egg down here. Now you watch her head, she's pushing. So I'm going to go down here and see if I can't catch this egg. You can see it starting to come out. Boom, I caught it. Now in the beginning, it doesn't really matter how they face, because they're just now coming out. So, an idea, she's pushing again. So, you look down, boom, you got another egg. She's going to keep doing this for the length of the video. Now you can see here, I've got some little lumps on it. Those are calcium deposits from the calcium coming out. Generally, there's no problems with that. We'll watch her head here real quick. I got this boy over here. I tried to give him some watermelon so they'd give us some peace while Mama handles her business. Alright, so now she's pushing again. There's a little false push. Now this is the good one. So I'll reach down here. Come on, mamas. There she goes. And there's our egg. So I try to give these things a little bit of space here. Now once she starts covering these things up, it gets tricky to dig them up. Digging them up is a tough thing. If she don't break them, which she usually don't, she's pretty good. But digging them up, you'll break them a lot of times. So there she is. She's getting it into position. Now at this point, she's kind of in a trance. She don't care about me. She don't care about nothing else that's going on. She's generally going to finish her job. So now she's pushing again. See if we got anything in the hole. Nothing yet. Usually I can tell because they will go all the way. That head will come down inside that shell. She's going to push like a champion. Listen, I've told you several times, we're not playing this game. You go play in the street. Go on. This guy right here, hatched him out as a baby. Gave him to a buddy of mine. And he brought him back, so I forget how old he is, but this is my other female here. This is Leilani. How do you get, baby? Or this is Lola. That's Leilani, I'm sorry. Hi Lola. What are we doing, babies? Huh? We're doing an egg video. You're not in it, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here and I'll come back here in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. Had to carry her off. He's still here. These things are they're not really biters or anything, but they will ram you. They will wiggle. Hey, this isn't hang out with Nathan Day. You need to go wander off. Carry you off if I wasn't holding this phone. So she's taking her little break here. I'm not real sure that these eggs are going to be fertile at this point. I always have fertile eggs, but I have lost my big male. Even though I have two males, this guy over here and this guy right here, I'm not sure if they're mature enough to produce. It's a Burmese brown mountain tortoise. There's another Burmese. So we'll see, but I'll do another video to keep this one short, and I'll continue on with the process of me taking them in and put them in the incubator. That cage is because I have some varmints coming. You see how I have some box turtles in here. I've had these box turtles forever, but the possums and stuff will come and dig up their holes. See, I can show you a sample here. See that? That is where a box turtle laid its eggs, and stinking varmints have come in here and eaten the eggs. You can see here's some of the shell of the box turtles. I do not attempt to incubate my box turtle eggs because it's never successful for me. I just leave them in the ground and let them do their thing. Sulcata eggs, if you leave them in the ground, your chances of success are super low because water gets in there, they get flooded out, they can get too dry. I incubate all of my tortoise eggs. I have a couple of female redfoots. I have a cherry head and a regular. I only have the male for the cherry head, but I'm not sure if he's mature enough because in probably 4 years I've never got fertile eggs out of my female cherry head. Or my female redfoot I've got babies from. I'll show you, I got one over here. It's going to get bright for a second. So, in here, that's one of my baby redfoots that hatched out. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I'll get back with you. But here's Mama. Right now she's just checking to see how deep her eggs have laid. Actually, she may be starting to cover. That may be all the eggs that she's going to lay. And that tells me that chances are she's going to lay another batch real soon. But these are not fertile. Like I said, I never take a chance on any eggs. So I will incubate these to the fullest max. The hotter you incubate them, the sooner they will hatch. That's what she's doing. She's reaching down there to feel for some eggs. Now what I want is, I don't want her touching nothing, because that's going to tell her, okay, I got plenty of room to lay more eggs. But it looks to me like she's going to start filling this hole. And that's what she's doing. She's reaching, expecting. She's never laid this small amount of eggs. She always lays more. Now she's reaching with that other foot, trying to feel. Hey. But I'm going to go ahead and film for a few more seconds here. Show you. Looks like when they start feeling, you'll see her, she'll lift that up. She'll reach out, try to grab a little bit, and then push it in there if she's going to start covering. But their legs will get wobbly. It's pretty tough on them. What you gonna do, mamas? I'm really surprised if you don't lay some more eggs. When they get done, I like to really make sure I give them some water. Sometimes I'll squirt them down with the water hose. Typically they'll do this early in the morning or in the evenings. She's reaching down to feel for them eggs. It happens to be around 1 o'clock in the afternoon today. Thank the Lord she's got some shade here. Let's see, what are you doing, mamas? She's still reaching to see if she can find where them eggs are. She may not be done yet. We got Lola over here. She's curious. What's going on? What's going on? Where's your eggs at, huh? Where's your eggies, huh? Where's your eggies? She's still just reaching down to feel for them eggs. Nope, now it's starting to cover time. That's what I think. Yep, see her, she's reaching, she's covering, she's done. So, that's good. We can wrap this up under 20 minutes. So, see y'all later.